Hi and very warm welcome to my Whale Cloud family. This is Sami Muhammad and I am the Director of Business Development for Whale Cloud. And here I am again covering the Digital World Transformation World 2023 again in Copenhagen. So continuing from last year, we have lots and lots of things to share. So there's very exciting things that I will be covering throughout this event. So I would like you to follow me so that we can let you see what we have showcased here. So basically, we are of the concept and we are embracing the open platform concept. So we have been convincing over the years that why platform-based business model is absolutely suitable for telecom-based, for the telecom operators who were previously using the product-based business model. So before we enter into what type of open platform we are trying to embrace, I just want to highlight some of our industry recognition. As you can see on this side, we have TMF, all different type of certification. We have been very pride and proud member and pioneer for many of the projects that are running under the umbrella of TMF. Starting from ODA, we are already as I've told you that we have compliance for 53 API certifications, and still it's been counting. Not only is this, we have already been part of this Gartner, and we have more or less 6 market guides in which we have stepped in, which is one of the very good number when it comes, because now they are taking us as a vendor solution provider in those market guides for the BSS and the OSS solution. The latest in this is basically the Frost & Sullivan, who has awarded us as the Technology Innovation Leadership Award. It has been awarded to us for our 5G services that we have in the Asia Pacific region. So apart from this, what is basically, we want to explain, and we are of a concept that continuous innovation is required to empower the digital future, and this is how you can digitally transform. How you can make it possible? It's on top of your digital open platform, which is compliant to the standards, and it is basically covering the AI side, like the big data and AI platform at one end, and then the composable business components on the other hand. So once you have this digital platform, you can choose the best of the best practices throughout your transformation journey, and then you can look for some of the SaaS-based application on top of this platform to have cost-effective solutions. And finally, we need to have a very smart business operation and network that needs to be brought in. So here we are bringing in the expertise of our strategic alliance partner. We are bringing the expertise of AI, BI, and big data analytics technology. Relying on the expertise of our strategic partner, which is Alibaba Cloud, in this way. So once this platform is there, so what are the core essentials of the platform? This is something that I want to explain. It's a 4-layer, there are 4 layers which are essential for this core open platform. On top of the cloud, which can be any cloud like Ali or Google or any of the cloud, then we have the first layer that comes across is the SEED compliance data model. So we are following the TMF SEED certification compliance, and we are making use of the APIs for like OData and JSON for different products within our suite. And on top of that, then we have the product core, which is basically composable components. So we are making use of those composable components to come up with different ideology of complex solution, just like kind of a Lego building blocks, Lego blocks on one top of another. And how to make this possible is the introduction of the third layer, which is the DevOps layer. And we are trying to onboard the IT team from the customer end side, that they are basically with the help of the SDKs, with the help of rule engine, low code or no code type of technologies, we are trying to bring in so that to make it possible and onboard the IT team from the customer end side or the client end side to make a new and innovative and very quick short time to market kind of extension points. And finally is the integration layer. We call it a API layer, because in that we can not only focus on the open APIs that are coming from the TMF, then we have our own open APIs, like around 53 APIs coming from TMF, then we have around 250 APIs from ourselves, internal, and then we are providing an API marketplace so that any other API can be incorporated in this kind of a marketplace. So once we have all these layers fixed, so these actually play a very core essential part in having an open platform. Now, having said so, and making this platform useful for the SaaS-based services, so we have another thing that we have to cover is basically our Telco SaaS-based excellence suite. So in this, what we are trying to do is that we are providing all of these solutions over the SaaS mode, and we call it TaaS, Telco as a Service. It means that we are providing, like if we have this platform, which is an open platform, then we can have services or solutions coming, the composable business solution coming from the OSS side, like your Nox, then the solutions which fruitfully suits your field service edge, like your engineers. Then we have FAST, which is a very highlighting kind of a product and very popular product, getting more popular in almost every place around the world, where we are selling this fiber design as a service. So we are applying each and every, like, it's one step ahead of the normal designing tool into the detailed low level diagrams and all planning that needs to be done while planning and construction of the fiber network. Then we have a quick run solution for the OSS. It works an end-to-end solution from the planning, construction, and readiness of the network to the fulfillment and then assurance of that network. Having said so, then we have some verticals for the 5G in BSS and the OSS domain. Both we are covering that. And then Express means X as a service. It means that full digital BSS can be put on the cloud, and we can provide those composable components in a cloud native architecture. Services for the CMP, which is our IoT platform, and then revenue engine for the cloud services. So just for instance, if you want to have like local public cloud to be hosted somewhere and you want to charge for those cloud-based services, so we have this cloud revenue engine. And we have the digital marketing cloud, which is basically an end-to-end, full marketing kind of a tool, providing the marketing and loyalty point management in order to gain the loyalty for our customers. So it's a complete end-to-end BSS and OSS suite that we can provide over the SaaS mode, which is basically demand from most of the clients as of now. Now, apart from this, another important thing that needs to be focused, and which is a buzzword here in TMF, is AI. How artificial intelligence can help in boosting the telecom operators. So many of the clients since morning we are dealing with, they're asking that what kind of AI support we can provide. So this is basically what we can provide in a nutshell as a summary. AI can be a basic tool, a boosting tool for your eKYC, which is enhanced or electronic know your customer, where we can do the passport reading digitally, and we can connect to the database, and then we can get them registered and all. Then we can have marketing, we can have chatbots, we can have AI ops, which is basically ops, all the operational related APIs for the AI side. Some of the classical examples, very quickly, if I can give, is that we have a co-pilot. We call it a co-pilot, and it helps basically to if someone types a complaint in a layman language, so it can be translated, and the co-pilot can try to find the root cause analysis and can give a suggestion. Similarly, some other AI-based things can be like drafting an email to the customer or receiving the email from the customer, extracting the keywords, and then sending it to the appropriate and the right direction. So this is somewhere very in a quick succession how we are trying to make AI useful in the telecom domain. Last but not the least, in explaining, is a thing that we are bringing in from the last year as well, is how well we are going beyond the connectivity. And this is how we are trying to build. If you remember that we are already there in the transformation 2.0. Last year we said that. And then based on that, now we are focusing on 3 different domains. One is the enterprise operational platform for cloud services, and then the second one is consumer operation platform. Now, basically, this serves your cloud and every solution that is important for cloud, like say like localization of the cloud, which we call local public cloud, then security to be provided for this cloud, video surveillance and bringing and making video intelligent as a service, and then the digital office. Whereas on the consumer side, we can start as small as a mobile payment, and then we can transform it into the super app by bringing in the concept of whether Alipay Connect, which it means that if you have the Alipay in different regions, so you can connect and you can do the transaction in between. Then the microfinancing, which includes the AML technology, which includes the risk control technology. And then e-commerce, mobile payment can play a very important role in e-commerce, and then entering into the super app, which is basically a concept that serves your different industry players. You can onboard mini programs from your partner, and finally you can end up with a super app serving different industries, different consumers from different industries. So in a nutshell, again, going beyond the telecom specific kind of services, these are the places on top of the platform that is being owned by the telecom operator. These are the areas, and then these are the industry. You can see almost all the daily life can be served using these technologies, which are beyond the telecom industry. So as you can see that we have a quite comprehensive kind of showcasing when it comes to different products and solutions. So having said so, again, the key message from our side is that we are ready for this transformation at every level, and we are focusing, and we are trying to come up with more best solution for our clients. Having said so, this is Sami.